He asked the boy to pass him the cigarette, and his next action will baffle you. He put the cigarette in his mouth and eat it.
Jesse.
Imagine this, you just had dinner, you buy a bottle of beer. What's your favorite bottle of beer?
I think I told you all this before. It's a cider called Green Goblin. It's a dry cider lah.
Okay,
Yeah, it's my
let's say you buy this bottle of cider, Green Goblin, you go and sit down at your void deck. You chill over there, you get the night breeze. Then suddenly a teenager comes along. You've never seen this guy before. He comes and he sits beside you, and you all maybe have some small talk and stuff. After that, he pulls out a cigarette. Young boy, he pulls out a cigarette, he lights it up, he starts smoking. What would you do?
Is he underage? Wow. I will like tell him don't smoke in front of me. Yeah.
Will you stop him?
Wow.
I asked him why he's smoking or...
Wow, really? You ask him why?
Yeah, I think that's the first question I asked him. I would not ask him to stop because been through that phase, people say anything, you also not listen. Yeah, but just ask why and stuff like that, and then...
Get into the deep stuff.
I think I'll walk away.
Okay. Take your Green Goblin and chow.
Yeah, because I feel like first of all I don't want to judge, like I wouldn't say anything. Then second, I also not sure like how young or how old, because teen can be pull off.
No, let's say he's young 15 years old or something.
I will walk away lah.
Okay, let's say you all decide to stay, continue the conversation. In the distance, you see 40-50 meters away, 2 NA officers happen to see him smoke. So they approach you all. As they approach you all, they ask the boy, how old are you? He say, I'm 15 years old. Say, do you know that you're underage, you're not supposed to smoke? Then he was quiet lah, he don't know what to do. So he looked at you, and then you look at him. What would you do?
Not my problem lah.
Be cool, bro. I think I don't do nothing because the thing is, right, when you're young, you do all this type of thing, right, you should understand the consequences that it comes with it. And that is getting caught by NA officers. And if you want to be so stupid to the point where you're smoking underage and you're doing it in the public, you're just asking
Face the
for
music.
it, yeah.
I think that's where my motherly like instinct comes in. I will protect. Yeah.
How
so
would you
I
protect
might like before the police come, right, I might just take over the.
Take the cigarette from him.
Yeah.
Okay, but they happen to see it.
Oh, haven't see it. Then
Tell him to chow.
I think
don't know lah. Just
you kena yourself.
Kena
I mean
yourself,
like I'm just
Fair game lah.
Yeah,
We
fair
don't
game.
really know him also.
Correct.
Okay, so this exact same thing happened to a guy at Hougang. So his name is Ramamurthy lah. We'll call him Rama. Okay, this exact same thing happened to him, but guess what he did? He asked the boy to pass him the cigarette, and his next action will baffle you. He put the cigarette in his mouth and eat it.
What the hell?
for what?
I have no idea.
He of age what? Why?
No, as in to protect the boy.
To help the boy, he eat the
He
cigarette.
ate the cigarette.
But he can just take and like say that he's the one that smokes.
And he already saw. Already asked the boy, how come you're smoking all these?
But you eat the cigarette, boy also gonna kena.
Yeah,
what,
that's
no
why.
meh?
Some more he can detect what like the smoke come from the boy what, right?
And got body cam oh.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. He cannot escape. So he happened to eat the cigarette. He asked the boy to run. The boy ran. Until today, they haven't found the boy.
Wow.
That mean it works,
It worked.
What did it like that?
Wait,
What did-
that means this guy must kena something, right?
No, hey, wait. Just throw the cigarette and run is the same thing.
Same
what?
thing.
Why must you eat the cigarette?
Exactly. Why was the first one? Let's eat it first.
I think right, both of them just acted on like what they call it
Fight or flight.
fight or flight. Just where in
I think I tell you, this guy he watched too much those show right, like for the
The
drugs
swallowing,
one like put inside the
put
ass or
inside.
like they kind of try to hide one. Walao.
Conceal evidence.
Wow, but okay lah, a bit heroic act but like
Okay, so heroic act. Do you all feel that this is actually a good act? Do you all support what he did not?
okay, I think heroic act because from the boy's point of view lah. But
Let's say from your point of view, not any officer's point of view, not the boy point of view, not his point of view. From your point of view,
I feel don't need to go that far to protect. Yeah, because for the same reason that I just stated, this type of youngsters come out. I mean, they are outside. They are doing this type of nonsense. They should face the consequences. And a lot of times, right, actually, when these type of youngsters face certain type of consequences, then they will be impacted to change. It's like, okay, maybe it's not worth it. let's not carry on doing this nonsense. A lot of times they continue because they don't face any consequences, and this is what the situation is.
I don't know, like if I'm the boy, I might, because sometimes punishment, right, might not deter people, and like certain kind
Some
of
people,
certain kind of, I feel like love might help. Like if let's say, right, you feel like actually this guy got no link to me and like no relation, but then
Touched
like
by what he did.
like he did this for me, like it will make him like wake up, you know. And when you have that wake up moment, right, that's where you really change, because
Maybe.
yeah, it's really
maybe,
those
maybe,
kind of moments that you feel like I should do something lah. Damn it, you know.
The judge asks why you eat the secret. I want the kid to wake up. The idea.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
So he was fined $1,000 when he appeared in court. He told the judge, "I didn't know it's an offense to eat the cigarette." So the judge said, very funny, this judge. He said, "You want to eat how many cigarettes, you go and eat. There's not an offense. That's not why you're here." Okay, not exactly lah, but this is the idea. That's not why you're here. You obstructed the officer from performing their duties.
Wait, the judge is you ah?
I thought there's something you will say.
That's why. It's just funny lah.
Oh, $1,000 eh.
$1,000.
Oh, it's so stupid. It's just I don't know how this situation can ever happen. Also.
That's why. When have you ever heard of somebody had to eat a cigarette?
But if right, you are the policeman will you like see what this guy actually no relation, then want to let him chow or not? Will you?
Send captured on body cam lah. That's a problem. You cannot do anything really.
Yeah.
Anything you do, you are doing something illegal also.
You are doing
You get implicated.
It's damn weird. Yeah.
Like what I say, fight or flight, don't know what to do, just eat.
Okay, so the maximum sentence for a first-time offender is a $2,000 fine. That's the maximum punishment lah. If let's say now you're the judge, you have heard the story, he doesn't know the guy, he did this act kind of like out of goodwill, what is the punishment you would give him if you're the judge?
For me, I'll give him like a warning. Then I just blame it on the Green Goblin lah, or whatever beer he's drinking lah. Probably that one is the
In source of it.
yeah lah.
That's why,
Should be lah. Yeah.
There were actually a lot of people online who showed support to this guy. Because as much as we can say from the law's perspective, this is a wrong act lah. And you shouldn't condone something like this. But it's also a very bro act, right?
Yeah.
So I show you some comments lah. One guy say, "Standing ovation to this guy." Another one, "How many would do that for others?"
Exactly.
Admirable intentions. Not all heroes wear cape, some wear bandana. So the reason why he said this is because he went to court wearing a bandana.
But he look like somebody that would eat a cigarette.
Another guy, "Batman's the hero Gotham deserves." Saying is a superhero act lah. Last one, "Can we fund his fine?" So there are people thinking all this lah. Okay, so I want to ask you all one last question, because we have seen kind of two sides. One side that supports the idea of giving him a punishment, and one side that say actually he's a good guy. No need to really punish him, warn him and stuff.
No malice, that's the thing. Like you just do
There's
it out
no
of
malice.
good
Doing it
intention.
out of good intention. Yeah. So now I want to paint you all a new scenario. Let's say the earlier scenario, but instead of it's a random teenager, now this is your son. For some reason, you are sitting at the void deck, your son is maybe 15 years old, he's smoking a puff. Any officer spotted him, came to you all. And in that moment of time, you suddenly recall this story. I can get fined by eating the cigarette. If you eat a cigarette, you're going to get fined $1,000. If you don't, your son is going to get fined $1,000. Either way, money is going to come out of your pocket lah. So the $1,000 is gone for sure. But the record is either on him or on you. Assume you are 50 plus years old. Your son still has, a lot of time for his future and career and stuff. And this could be a blemish on his record. Would you eat it or not?
I think eat. And I think it's for the reason of invoking guilt in my son.
Okay.
Because there is this feeling, right, when no matter how much you tell somebody, or maybe your kids, right, they will not listen.
You must show the sacrifice.
You show the sacrifice, and then you get fined 1,000 more also doesn't matter.
Ask the policeman to
the more
make it more.
yes, the more rabak the better. Yeah, the more rabak the better. Then after that, right, you don't say anything about it. Or maybe you just say don't do it next time. Just like just glide through it. The guilt I feel that will stay with him, right, will change him instead. Don't need to do much already. That picture, that scenario will teach him a lesson. Yeah.
What about you guys?
You got the secret eating face.
No fine also, just eat.
At least
is mental. Red red. Don't know what to eat.
That's the most stupidest thing I ever heard you say leh. No, walao eh. Your thing. Okay, the thing is like
Your
you think.
son is gonna be smoking until 35.
You guys think what like some act right will miraculously make the person change one Like you are hoping
sometimes
for
yes,
the,
man.
yeah, sometimes yes, but like
it is true. If you see your father, right, who you respect or who you look up to, right,
He takes the bullet for you.
Yeah, he take the bullet for you and he is embarrassed, he is fine, there's a blemish on his record. Just for something so stupid that you do, right, you will reflect one, bro.
okay, for me right, I will let my son kena. Like I feel like just now you mentioned right, like people that smoke right, underage smoking right, they should face the consequences right. This is the time they should face what.
Yes, but then now because this kid is your son, you have to now think of how to help him. And we have been through the phase, talking and nagging is not going to work.
No.
So right, okay, then I tell you,
You can
in
teach
your
in two
son's
ways,
perspective, right, my father was there, who I look up to, I got any issue or whatever, okay, I go to him, I believe he will solve my problem, right. The moment when I caught or whatever, right, he stood there and did not do anything.
No I pay
would
the
have
fine
this,
one.
I would have this resentment, but there's a chance of resentment.
I pay the fine one. I say I also can say that I had to come out $1,000. Why must I eat the cigarette?
No, because then there is the monetary punishment, right? Is not. I feel it doesn't
Not as
engrave-
impactful
Yeah,
lah.
not as impactful.
As a
he-
visual of him eating and hating the eating
Yeah,
part.
like you are like embarrassed, no? Like what the fuck, my father do this in front of me, no? Like.
No lah. It doesn't make sense lah.
We try
It doesn't make sense lah. It
Never
doesn't
mind,
make
your
sense.
son, I never even eat, bro. I point, I chase him down. Basket!
You smoke also, you pass to him.